Welcome back. In Your Vote 2024, with former President Trump's latest victory in New Hampshire, the primary there, he becomes the first non-incumbent GOP candidate in the modern era to win both the Iowa and New Hampshire contests.
Meanwhile, for Nikki Haley, who says the race is far from over, she now shifts her focus to the South Carolina primary next month. Ivan Rodriguez reports on what we can expect moving forward.
Receiving more than 54% of the vote in the New Hampshire Republican presidential primary, former President Donald Trump achieved his second consecutive victory. Surrounded by supporters, including some former GOP candidates, he used his speech to send a clear message to former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. It's time to drop out.
I find in life you can't let people get away with bullshit, okay? You can't. You just can't do that. And when I watched her in the fancy dress that probably wasn't so fancy come up, I said, what's she doing? We won.
Trump's ability to win in Iowa and New Hampshire, two very different contests, shows the strong hold he has on the Republican Party. Even though the Haley campaign would have liked to see a closer race in New Hampshire, Nikki Haley is vowing to stay in the race and says she's the antidote to a potential Biden-Trump rematch.
Republicans have lost almost every competitive election. Trump is the only Republican in the country who Joe Biden can defeat.
The 2024 New Hampshire Republican primary set a record for the most votes ever cast in the contest, and voters had varying reasons for their choice of candidate.
I'm just not a fan of Donald Trump, and I'm not a huge fan of the current President Joe Biden. I decided that I wanted a new face in the White House. I love the fact that there's a woman candidate.
I just very strongly feel that Trump should be our president.
As candidates move on to South Carolina, polls show Trump with a huge lead. After a $4 million ad buy in the first ads already running in South Carolina, Haley's team knows the importance of showing up in her home state. I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.